Hello, my name is Jess. You're listening to a special tech-focused edition of Talkaoke Shorts. This episode was produced in collaboration with our friends at Republic, a community space in Poplar for social good. Both Republic and The People Speak have been producing some great work to increase digital inclusion by helping older people to engage in creativity online. We recently joined Republic's Festive celebrations, inviting local people, mostly over the age of 60, to share their insights on tech, robots, and artificial intelligence. I kicked off by asking participants to imagine they received a robot pet for Christmas. Could they see themselves loving this pet even if it was a robot? How do they feel about robots integrated into our everyday lives?
My name's Dave Farrer. I live in Poplar, E14. I have seen care homes where they have a seal robot, which they cuddle, and it does seem to stimulate some responses as if it was a real seal. And, it makes people, especially with dementia or Alzheimer's, they seem to get something from it. So it can be a good thing. Why not?
So I'm Julie. I'm from E14, just across the street. I wouldn't have a robot pet because I just don't see the point of it. Just like I wouldn't have a robot vacuum cleaner. I mean, I've got 3 brooms in my house. They work perfectly well. They last a good 2, 3, 4 years, if not longer. I don't see the point to have it because I think you make time for those things. Yeah.
So my name's Jasbal and I live in Woolwich. I think we're a long way short whereby you would have that kind of relationship with something that is not organic. But having said that, with AI, my understanding is it kind of self-learns as well. But then everything has an innate personality at birth, or there's the whole nature and nurture thing. So I think that there are certain parts of us that are, at birth, which I'm assuming wouldn't be the case with a pet, although it would be, but it would be programmed that way.
My first name is Kim, and I live in East London. I'm quite curious about the technology. I'm quite curious about robots. I think, I've seen different documentaries where, robots are used in some hospitals, to kind of deliver medication or so on, just as a trial. And I think, if they get it right, then it'll be great because, it'll ease off the pressure of humans because, the NHS, as we know, is getting a bit overwhelmed. So I think, if robots could be programmed to do particular things, I know they say that they may be cleverer than us in the long run, but I guess it will take a very clever, intelligent human to program it. So the humans probably do have that upper hand in the long run.
The human has been neutralized.
My name is Francis, and I live in Plaistow, East London. I don't see it's good for people who, it's good for people who are lonely or people who can afford it because it's not free. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be free. I do see some what the robots do sometimes in the shops. Like Amazon, they use it a lot to pack their loads or whatever it is. And then you have other forms of robots that can do some domestic work. What I'm saying is that we don't have to depend on them because they have a future, but not for everybody. The future they have is just for a percentage of the population. That's what I'm saying.
My name is Hina Shah, and I'm from East London, Plaistow. No cooking by robo, no cleaning by robo. Robo is not going to clean each and every corner, or robo is not going to know what is it to be decluttered or not, which I'm going to use it or not. If I have like an empty bottle of safe or fairy liquid. I'm still going to put little water and make sure that I use the whole thing. Robo is not going to do that.
Does not compute.
Sometimes, there should be some certain, like, every day 6 to 7 hours jobs, I think is helpful. If robots can do the things in a minute, so like in hours, what will you do next? There should be something for the humans to do. So it is a bit, not scary, but it's like you feel sometimes, technology is taking over. Like if you see self-services on all the retail stores where you go.
Simon, and I'm from the Isle of Dogs. A robot? I wouldn't know, to be honest. I wouldn't know what to do I wouldn't know what to do if one come across and just got me in the face. I wouldn't know, to be honest. I wouldn't be able to teach him. I wouldn't be able to teach him to not run out.
The aspect that does worry me is that, it doesn't keep me up at night or anything, but it concerns me is that the way that governments have legislated the tech sector thus far has been very lackadaisical. They've been very laissez-faire about the whole thing, and that's mainly because I think they've wanted to be at the forefront of technology because they see it as an economic opportunity, and economy is absolute king. I think we do need legislation, just as we do for social media at present. We do need legislation for how far we're prepared for AI to go.
I think optimistic from the point of view, I know that, most things are run by algorithms. I know that. So that's not a problem with embracing the future. I just think that, I don't want to, for instance, be served by a robot if I go to a restaurant. I'd rather engage with a human being, for instance, yeah.
I work with children, and they know more about technology than I do. Like one child said to me, "You're not very good on the iPad, are you?" And I said, "No, I don't have one." And he was so shocked. He said, "What, you don't have an iPad?" I said, "No." He went, "Oh my God, why not?" I said, "I don't know, I'm just not interested." "Oh my God, you really need to get an iPad." That was it, But when you see toddlers in prams and right away the parents give them the iPhone to watch, I think it's tunneling them into one specific object rather than looking around and being aware of their surroundings and asking questions about the surroundings, because that's what developing language is, isn't it? If they point to something, we're going to say what it is.
No, much as I appreciate people who sit down to think and are creative, I do appreciate that, but what they create should not be forced on the generality of the public. So that we are going to live our lives. If we don't have such things, our lives become empty. So it's not good like that. Our lives should not be based on all this type of technology. Yeah? That's my opinion.
I would just like to add, enough is enough. Technology is good, but then it should have one kind of a limit. Technology will never last. If it breaks down, everything goes in, boom, in 1 second. One switch wrong and everything will be gone.
I'm still learning technology anyway. But I don't mind my phones. I don't mind them. I only use them when I need to. But if I've got, I go on Facebook and stuff like that. But if it was the robot itself, I would stay away from it, to be honest, because they frighten me.
Well, I think people should grasp technology as and when they can and attempt to become part of the equation. So if we can learn more, knowledge is power. If you can learn more, you can do more, and technology can be used against us, but we can also push back and get our voices heard and attempt to organise for a better world.
1, 2, 3, 4.
This was the People Speak Shorts podcast, made in collaboration with Republic. We would love to hear your thoughts on the subjects we covered in this episode. We are always looking for ways to improve and connect with people from around the world, so get in touch and find our social media in the description below. If you would like to join one of our future live events, please visit thepeoplespeak.org.uk/events. Thanks for listening, and remember to keep on talking and keep on listening.